Have you ever wanted to pretend that you're somebody's daughter? Dark, cold, endless, and utterly serene. The perfect undulating prison for you to spend eternity. An irritating yet familiar voice scratches at your brain. You find yourself violently awoken by a mysterious figure. It worked. Question mark? You're breathing. The air is cold and stagnant. The walls that surround you provide the room with a distant lack of natural light. You are underground. Dozens of boxes overflowing with trinkets bring a strange sense of comfort. The comfort dissipates as you realize you're tied to the chair you're sitting in. A bungee cord holds your head up. The stranger stands across the room, hesitating to approach. Ema, is that you? Words in your brain can be combined to unlock new words. Oh, okay, I get it. All words are stored in your library after they're unlocked. When you're done, words can be dragged from your brain down to your mouth to unlock new dialogue options. Who is Nima? Am I Nima? Just tell her whatever she wants to hear. Mom? Mom? What's going on? Wait, yes, it's all coming back to you now. You are Nima Lee. This is your mother, Annabelle Lee. Mom breathes a sigh of relief and smiles. Oh, thank God. I thought I'd lost you. She excitedly steps forward, but stops for herself just short of throwing her arms around you in an embrace. She pauses. Lost. Me? Mom shudders. Let me bring you some food first. You must be starving. Mom exits the basement, excitedly clambering her way up the stairs. I hope she trips and cracks her skull. Jesus Christ. Thanks, Mom. Stopping wet bowl of slop is gently presented to you. The odor, reminiscent of wet dog and dirty socks, is masked by overwhelming amounts of soy sauce. Your nose begins to shrivel like a worm left out in the sun. Mom unties your hands but leaves your waist and head fastened to the chair. With some effort, you can now eat your gruel. Places a small dull spoon in your now free hand. He's even uglier up close. Okay, Nemo, before you eat, we need to have a little talk. There was an accident. Your memories have been affected, and I want to ensure you're okay before everything goes back to normal. You're going to be living and sleeping in the basement for now. Could you untie me? You're tied up for your own safety. If you fall unconscious, I don't want you to fall and hurt yourself. Just follow her rules and then we'll be free. You're not a prisoner. This is just a controlled environment for you to heal in, okay? You look at the bowl of food and then back up at her. You try to nod, but your head just bounces in your binds. Alright, starting tomorrow I'm going to be bringing you items. I want you to think of how these items make you feel, if they bring back any memories. For now, let's start with something simple as an example. She takes the bowl of gruel and pushes it towards you. What does this kanji make you think of? You can start to eat while we talk if you like. Disgust. You hesitate, looking down at the bowl and back at her. Although she claims there are no wrong answers, you know that's not true. She's looking for a specific response. Try connecting ideas in your mind and see where those trains of thought lead you. Tell me what you're thinking about. Disgust. Ew. Despite every fiber of your being screaming at you not to, you bravely force a single spoon of piping hot kanji down your throat. Overwhelmed by the pungent taste of Mom's unconventional methodology of cooking, you spit it back out. Better to starve to death than endure another mouthful of this overseasoned nightmare. Unsurprisingly, Mom looks away in shame and apologizes for the culinary travesty before you. I guess my cooking hasn't improved then. I'm sorry, Mom. I can't eat this. Well, you have to eat something. Can we order takeout? He cringes. The notion of spending money on greasy fast food when there's perfectly fine kanji at home seems to cause her physical anguish. You know what? I have some Burgess burger coupons upstairs. I've been saving them for a special occasion. Be determined if she'll remember to actually do this. She's going to feed us, right? You yawn. The bowl of kanji certainly chased away your appetite. Now you'd prefer to find a nice den to crawl inside and sleep. Mom sets the bowl aside and lets out a long sigh. She stares at you intently, preparing for something. How much of the accident do you remember? You shake your head. Some things just come to you. But as far as you're concerned, everything that happened before you woke up in this basement feels like a dream. You were swimming. You hit your head. You're lucky I was able to rescue you. You clutch your head as you bolt of pain. As you bolt of pain? You clutch your head as a bolt of pain travels from the top of your cranium down your spine. Ow. Likely story. A memory surges to you. You recall looking up at your mother's stony face. In her hand, she clutches a small, sharp knife designed to cut through flesh and organs. Your mother looks worried as she reaches out to console you. You recoil away from her. Maybe we should talk about this later. Tomorrow, the real tests will begin. You pass those, and you'll be free to leave the basement, and everything could return to normal. A blood? Rock? Pain and blood? Mom and blood? Science. Rock and science? Paleontologist. Can we talk about paleontology, Mom? I'm disgusted with paleontologists. No. Emo. Swimming. Happy and pain. Need a happy family. How am I supposed to pass if I can barely remember anything? I suppose it's only fair if you have a chance to ask me some questions in return. There's a shuddering pain racking your brain. You're almost spent for the day. Choose your next words carefully. What do you want to know? Okay, so this is where it looks like the green ones can be combined for another word. It looks like it's done. Hungry family. Food. Swimming food? Fish. Okay, so I can just pretty much do like bloodfish. What is this? Fish kanji, fish blood? Kanji. Rest. Yurinima. Let's ask her about family. Silence. Where's the rest of our family? Mom reaches out and places her hand on yours. It's just you and me, Nima. That's not true. There's two others, aren't there? She withdraws her hand and looks at you quizzically. There was once, but now it's just us, okay? Your eyelids are growing heavy. You're running out of energy. Anything else you want to ask me about? Blood. Living in pain. Rock. Paleontologist. What if I just ask her about paleontology? Okay, let's reset. Mom in disgust. That's food. Food in disgust is the kanji. And mom is also disgust. Swimming and rock. Pain. Science. And you? Scientist. Okay. Scientist and mom. Scientist. Scientist and me? It's you. What about me? Me and swimming is pain, right? Happy. Work. Work and me. School. Isolation. Dad. You scare me. Where's Dad? You cooked that? Isolation. Mom. Dad. Where's Dad? Dad? Reef. Man, you can come up with a lot of words. Dad. Families. No. Grief and isolation, maybe? Depression. But you can't ask her about depression. Oh, maybe these are the words that you can ask her, but these ones are just... Like if I go to this, yeah, you can't ask her about that. Okay. School and work? Homework. My school. Grief. Where's Dad? Dad eating food. Let's ask her about... Ask her about Dad. Where's Dad? Your mother looks down at her hands. Dad's not here. What do you remember about him? You search your mind for anything that you can recall about your father. The memory that returns isn't an event or a story, but a smell. He smells like fish. What? Your mom's stony face cracks into a smile, then she laughs. Yeah, he did. You yawn and your mother takes notice. Nina, sweetie, don't you think it's time to go to bed? I just have one more question. Reset. Okay, so let's look for some words. Ain and rock. Okay, that's blood. Blood. Wool, maybe? No. Forgotten. Dad. If I do dad and mom. Family. Pain. Grief. Okay, that's a little bit easier to look at. Who rocks? Don't make me think. Okay, anything about fish? What's the fish word? There it is. Do I like fish? Okay, wait, so you can actually ask her some of those. That must be like the end of combinations for those words, maybe? Work and homework. Actually, those. Living in pain is blood and rock. Isolation. Scare me. Work. What is your job? Yeah, let's ask her about her job. What about your job? My work can wait. You're more important. The pain surging through your brain terminates with a sudden pull of the plug. Your eyes cut to blindness, and then you feel your body fall forward to be caught by the ropes fastening you to the chair. You flicker in and out of consciousness as grog bolts of electricity wiggle your neurons. Mom hums a familiar song. A pair of tender arms bear the full weight of your malnourished and sickly form. You are lowered onto a lumpy mattress, tucked in routinely and without indulgence. Whoever carried you here was hesitant to do so. Her acts of mothership seem little more than a performance. Despite that, you feel a gentle hand lovingly caress the side of your face. Once again, the world goes dark. Fossil. I'm a fucking little creature. Ugh, my head hurts. This is my room. I barely remember it. Oh yeah? Oh well. What's he so happy about? Pisses me off. Look, I got a lot of stuff in here, huh? The penguin? The penguin. I wonder if they're ever jealous of the other birds in the sky. Judgment. Envy. I was not talented at all. Hold on here. Oh my god. Cucaracha. El cucaracha! Okay, bye, little guy. This is my special jar of wishes. Right now, I wish I could get out of here. Dream. Self-loathe. There's a lot of stuff I can look at. I used to chew on these pencils. Hungry. Is it July already? It feels like it's been a million. Is it July already? Feels like it's been a million years. Dumb bass. Hey, that bass is trying its best. Bully and fish. Rot. Erosion. Help mom file taxes. Mom's always so stressed about those. Humility. Milk, rice, coffee, tomatoes! Wonder if mom had time to pick up groceries while I was gone. Doesn't seem like it. My purpose in life. I wonder what my purpose is. Life. Built. Mom. This human looks strange. Looks like a monkey. I wish I could be the powerhouse of the cell, like the mitochondria? The nematochondria. There you go. That's knowledge. So much, like so many words. This Tomato Boy's the coolest. I've read all of the comics. Egghead Boy. Save the whales. Though it is beautiful when a whale dies, they host an entire ecosystem. I wish I could shrink down just to see how my dolls live. Tend and food? Tomato boy, and egghead boy? No. Oh my god, that's a lot of words. Pretend. Knowledge? No. Trojan. Acidic boy. Knowledge. Body? Rot. Corpse. Bullying guilt. No. Two bullies don't make a right. Self-loathe about body? Punishment. That's in humility? No. What about a rotting corpse? No. That's in rot? Envy. Rebirth. Zombie. Let's find some more words. World's best daughter. I wonder what the sample size for this was. Healing. My old locker. Can't remember the password. Seems lonely. He needs a friend. This water's been sitting out for a while. Wonder what's living inside it now. Torture. Power. Parasite. Inko Gramp? Was it always this lumpy? Bedrock. Hey, 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 hey. We got some pictures. I was his child. I was her child. In his kingdom by the sea. Plush, happy memory. Fear. Lonely. Lonely memory? Me. Memory. Time. No. Remnant. The child's drawing. It vaguely resembles a koi fish. James Pond. Okay. I like that. Fucking James Pond. See what my dad looked like. I remember him. The bathroom is locked. But what if I need to? Yeah, let's just not worry about that. A lot of books up here. Tales of the Uncool Kid, Benson Breyer. This book used to be so relatable. Now I just think he's a loser. Yikes. "101 dinosaur jokes that you'll have to... 101 dinosaur jokes that you'll have your friends roaring. JP. How do dinosaurs pay their bills? With Tyrannosaurus checks." Okay, let's calm down now. Understanding paleobiology. Ellen Tamerlane. Zhongwen 7. Even after all those years of studying, my Mandarin still sucks. If I put stranger together. Oh, that just makes me... These fish are trapped in a fake world. You're fine. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm a pretty strong swimmer. We got swim team sad. Instant trophy. Oh, that didn't go on what I wanted. Home. This book is about evolution. I wonder what we'll evolve it to. Often. You spent a long time working on this one. No one even read it. Old. You're just gonna call your mom old. knock for mom? No. I want to get into this. Old locker, I can't remember the password. It's a 4-letter word. Starts with either I, L, N, O, P, S, B. Damn, that's a lot of letters. Talk to Mr. Cockroach. Oh, the word is pond. Okay. Pomegranate Prince. This guy is ultra rare. Gotta keep him locked up. Is this my boyfriend? Or did I just imagine he was? Who wrote over my diary? Don't trust the woman. Kill her. Interesting. All right there. Let's try to add a whole bunch of words together. Okay, let's try and talk to mom. Did I knock for mom? Yeah. Are you awake? Yes. You hear her undo a series of deadbolts, opening the door only a crack for it to be caught by the chain lock and held nearly closed. She studies you. She closes the door. You hear her undo the last chain and open the door again. You didn't clean yourself up. The bathroom door was locked. The cold demeanor thaws for a moment. Shit. She pounds her head with the palm of her hand. She gestures for you to go sit at the table while she retreats into your room and unlocks the bathroom. Quick, lock her in. You hesitate, avoiding the risk of trapping your mother in your prison. She returns quickly and efficiently. Your bathroom is unlocked. She doesn't take note of you, passing by to ascend the stairs in a staccato of thumps and exits the basement. You fidget in your chair, wondering if you did something to upset her. She's not buying it. She returns trundling clumsily down the stairs. She holds the railing to keep herself steady. In her other hand, she carries a large tote bag bulging with concealed items. All right. She calms down a bit and smiles placidly at you. Good morning, Nima. Good morning. Don't forget to call her Mom. Did you sleep well, Mom? No. Disgusting. She's wearing the same clothes from yesterday. She looks disheveled. It's unclear if she slept at all. Are you feeling any pain? Yesterday our conversation ended rather abruptly. Your vitals are stable and you seem to have made a full recovery. Yes, I'm feeling well. Good. He flips up a notebook and makes note of that response. How was your sleep? Any interruptions or strange dreams? Lie to her. Nope. She flips her notebook closed and the fake smile turns into a real one. You're going to do better today, right? Today is going to be a little different from yesterday. With me, I have some items. All you need to do is tell me how they make you feel. Can you do that for me? Yes. He places a plushie of a shark on the table in front of you. For some reason, it evokes unfamiliar feelings within. Nostalgia, sorrow, and most intriguingly, love. Now, is there anything this reminds you of? Let me clear this. Oh, there's a shark. What if I did swim team? I'm faster. Women. What about... Okay, so if I put, like... just Burgish shawl. Shark. It reminds me of a shark. It's a great white shark. The apex predator of the deep. Did you know that they can have up to 300 teeth and reach 6 meters in length? I'm serious. Mom lets out a tired sigh. Yes, Nima, I know. Did you also know that as a species, some sharks have been dated to exist 40 million... That's a little bit more, 450 million years ago. Imagine 450 million years old. Nerd. Honey, maybe it's better to focus on how it makes you feel. Oh, okay. Okay, so she wants an emotion? Can I, like... Oh! Okay. Mental. 8. I hate sharks. Joke. Make a shark. I kind of want to. Lonely? And play with shark. Happy. He's so cute. Can I have him? It's already yours, Nima. Yay! He's always there for me when I'm lonely. And how often are you lonely? You shrug. You know. You write something in a notebook. Okay. Who would win in a race? A full high school swim team or one chompy boy? I could outswim him easy. What was that, Nima? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Just being a shark. What if I did Dad? The trip. That's a toy Dad got for me at the aquarium. Can we go? Can we get tickets? Yes. Let us out of the bowl. It's not really a good time for that right now. Aw, man. Promise me we'll go sometime, okay? Just like how we used to when Dad was still around. Memories of your father's embrace fill your mind. He's no longer with you, but the plushie still connects the two of you together. Maybe after we're all done here. Does that sound good? Yeah, okay. Mom lets out a melancholic chuckle. It's funny, you used to bring this thing everywhere with you. I remember you never let me take it from you, even to wash it. Your father used to say it was starting to look more like catfish than shark. He even considered buying a second one just to switch out so we can clean it when you weren't looking. Hey! He never did, don't worry. After he passed, you were even more inseparable. You wanted to hold on to anything that reminded you of him. You and Mom share a moment of nostalgic silence, reminiscing on the warmth of a face that fades more and more into memory every single day. Mom lovingly plants her hand on your cheek. I'm just glad I didn't lose both of you. Okay, Nima, let's move on to something else. He pulls out a chunk of rock with a strange formation entombed onto its surface. There's a prismatic glow to the rock, an opalized skeleton frozen in time, then cracked open like an egg. Mother hesitates, unsure if she should show you this thing. Still, he places it on the table and pushes it towards you. What does this remind you of? Life, from the beginning of everything. Here it is. Beginning of large-scale life on Earth, the Cambrian explosion. Some wonder, why did the Cambrian explode with life? And you know what nobody knows for certain? It might have to do with a lot of inventation. Wow, I'm good at speaking. It might have to do with a lot of invention of a new evolutionary dynamic. Predator and prey. If that's true, I suppose you could say that meaning of life existence is to eat another life. Interesting. How does that make you feel? I don't know. Kind of hungry? The spirit of the Cambrian period relinquishes control of your body, and you return to your regular self. You shrug. Joke time. Not gonna do that yet. Rumble in the basin and mud rain down from the sky, then a sudden blanket of earth pulled across from you, somewhere far beyond your vision. Pretty sure that's what it would be like to be buried alive. Nima, what does this remind you of? What does it remind me of? Okay, so there seems to... Oh, ghost. An old friend. So, you recognize it? Oh, yes. Your mother used to quiz you on all different fossils of the Cambrian era. Each of them has a fancy name, and you know all of them. This one is Morella splendens. Yes, that's right. You remember how I got it? You're a dime a dozen. They gently swim near the seafloor. Larger things would come descending. Big tube-like monsters with 5 eyes arranged in a ring. They'd suck them up and eat them. No, I mean... Wait, are you trying to describe? The sky mouth. Their bodies were translucent except for its brain and mouth. You open your mouth wide so your mother can understand the circumference of the monster's maw. Your jaw clicks loudly as you push it past its natural extension. Nima, stop making things up. Then there's the other guy, the low-flying guy that has the fingers on its mouth. Like its face, it's a hand. I know that one. I know that one. Show that one. Put your hands up on your cheeks and wiggle your fingers. Yes, and now I'm gonna clear. It's like, dude, how do you do that guy? Yeah, I like him. What's the thing called that looks like a skull with eye sockets going around the crown of its head and 1,000 tentacles coming out of its mouth that pull it along the seafloor? Nima, I'm a foremost expert of the Cambrian period, so I know you're just making stuff up. My work is important, and I won't stand for you making a mockery of it. You touched a nerve. She reacts by balling her fist and turning away from you. Oh, right. She clearly mistakes your genuine She clearly mistakes your genuine interest for further insult. How insecure? Please answer the original question. Okay. Let's tell her how I feel. I found that fossil. I found it in Kicking Horse River. You were so happy when I gave it to you as a present. Mom looks pleased. She reaches out and starts to run her finger across the fossil. Yes, I was. It surprised me because you usually don't find fossils like that underwater. You must have slid all the way down from the mountain to end up here. You start to recall the day that you dived in. The clearness of the turquoise water that made it so easy to see the bottom. The rock that seemed to call to you. Your mom's carefree smile. It looks like it's broken though. Mother nods, not looking at the fossil. You already knew it was broken. I extracted the fossil after you gave it to me. Some of the imprints are still there though. I feel like Mom isn't telling you everything. There's something special about this fossil when you found it. A reason you ran across the rocks to present it to her. Can I see it? No, not right now. I'm still studying it. That's okay. I can wait until you're ready. Till then, I'm happy to help you in any way I can. Cooking, taking care of the house, picking up after you. It's all fine so long as you can achieve your dreams. What's that supposed to mean? Your mother had called you her lab assistant, but all you did to help her was cook and clean. Back then you told yourself you did all that work for love. But now you can't help feel indignant. It's not fair that I have to do all this work and I don't even know why. All this work? Doing your chores is just the bare minimum. Don't be ungrateful. This project, it's going to fix our family. Bare minimum? You didn't let me leave the house. I felt like I was in prison. You shouldn't have said that. You had to learn your lesson. What lesson? You really shouldn't have said that. I don't think we should continue talking about this. I want to focus on happy memories today. My good and happy daughter, Nima. She speaks as if she's reminding herself who you are. But the tone is clearly suggesting that you began to wander off the script she set out for you. But listen, Mom. Don't get all righteous with me, as if it's my fault that we ended up like this. You're the one who betrayed my trust. You're the one who put this entire experiment in jeopardy. I was ready to forgive you. For us to go back to the way things were. It seems like you're too spiteful to move on. You're not Nima. Nima would never act like this. Nima would never question me like this. That's it. It's time for bed. Your mother grits her teeth to hold back herself from speaking further. Roughly, she picks you up by your arms and hauls you back to your room. She deposits you across the threshold of the door and then quickly closes the door behind you. You hear her voice muttering something about controlled stimulus as she stomps away from the door and begins ascending the stairs out of the basement. You messed up. Pushed her buttons too much. She doesn't love you anymore. You banish the errant thought from your mind. After the interrogation today, you want for nothing else but the comfort of the bed. You find yourself awake in bed. There are heavy weights on your arms. You try to wiggle, and your arms push against the series of tight ropes that bind you still. I told you, she doesn't like failure. Your mother enters the room wiping a small steel pick with an antiseptic tissue. She's gonna inject me with something. You're awake? I didn't use enough anesthesia. You try to scream, but you discover your mouth is gagged. That's fine. You won't need it. She leans over you, placing her knee on your stomach to pin you, gripping your face with a clawed hand. The pick inches closer to your eye. Oh, Jesus. Don't blame yourself. It's my fault, really. Something must have went wrong with the procedure for you to come out like this. She begins to caress your cheek. Her hands are trembling ever so slightly. But that's okay. Stop, please. There's always next time. You feel the blade scrape past your socket and push into the nerves of your brain. Your life terminates with a pop as she severs your brain in half. Suddenly it's dark. Dark, cold, endless, and utterly serene. You spend an eternity in this darkness. Until a familiar voice. Nima. Is that you? That was the demo for Am I Nima? If you enjoyed, please make sure to subscribe and like, and I'll see you next time.